Greetings. It's 121st day of the Russian war of aggression inflicted on Ukraine. We continue broadcasting from Media Center Ukraine, and we have the mayor of Enerhodar with us, Dmytro Orlov. Good morning, Dmytro, greetings. So tell us, could you describe the situation in Zaporizhzhya nuclear power plant, the security of the nuclear power plant, and the operation overall? Currently, according to my information, the Zaporizhzhya nuclear power station is a working part of the Ukrainian grid, which is synchronized with the European grid. The personnel um, manning this station is the same Ukrainian staff that manned the station before the 24th of February. The Russian occupiers are present on the nuclear power plant facility grounds, and there are about 10 representatives of Rosatom. The situation is very tense as people are abducted en masse, and ransom is solicited of the people, or some other terms are imposed on the people, and those are the pro-Ukrainian people who refuse to collaborate with the Russian occupiers. So the pro-Ukrainian locals are being brutalized. People are trying to leave Enerhodar, including the staff of the nuclear power station. To say how that will affect security is premature, as people under heavy stress and a lot of tension and security can be threatened. The people are evacuated out of Enerhodar. Is it effective? Well, there's no evacuation as such. This is not something organized. People use their own vehicles in order to evacuate. Having made the decision to leave, they try to leave the city. This is not an organized evacuation, it's happening on an ad hoc basis. When people feel they're insecure, we're in danger, they try to seek safety, leaving their homes, family, friends behind in the occupied Enerhodar, seeking safety elsewhere. And we have a question from the audience. You're welcome. Vasily Samokhvalov, Media Center Ukraine. Could you please give us some insights into the developments around Vasilievka? We know people are going there whilst active hostilities are raging around. Um, so, can people be given safe passage? Indeed, Vasilievka is the only artery uh, to deliver humanitarian goods, medications, and to evacuate the people. It's under fire. Occasionally, the occupiers allow about 100 vehicles to Zaporizhzhia, Luhansk, Donetsk, Luhansk regions. So the delivery of humanitarian relief is hampered, and the return is also hampered. Some people worked for the nuclear power plant want to get to their jobs and back, and that is difficult. From 17 to 19 hours, the occupiers would allow trucks to pass, but delays are frequent, and often people have to queue for days on end, as often there are major bottlenecks forming at the checkpoints. The Ukrainian insurgent move, or the guerrilla move, is picking up speed. And we know that occupiers are feeling very insecure in Melitopol, Bryansk, Melitopol. Yet another collaborator was blown up yesterday. What about Enerhodar? The resistance is proportionate to the regime imposed by the occupiers. They've started brutalizing the locals who are unarmed, the staff of the enterprises, and the resistance is growing in proportion. The occupiers never move alone, they move in groups as if they were in fear. The self proclaimed governor, the head of the administration, having found himself in trouble when when a device detonated in the entrance to his building and sustained injuries. Following that incident, he doubled his bodyguards, and now he is escorted by 4 or more bodyguards as he makes his move around the town. So the resistance movement is in place, it's acting, it's gaining speed, making invaders out of place, making them insecure. If you could please describe the situation along the line of contact, it would make sense to ask Zaporizhzhia military administration representatives about the situation along the line of contact, as I can only give the information about the Enerhodar, and it is away from the line of contact. Dmytro, thank you very much. This is Media Center Ukraine. Our next briefing is coming up at 12:30. We'll talk to Ukrainian Member of Parliament, Lesya Vasylenko, about the